A lot has changed since our last visit to Rome 10 years ago. Much more was dug out, and the number of tourists increased exponentially. I would like to introduce you to some of my favorite places in Rome. We will do it from an area with a bird's view of the ancient city. And to get there, we will start in the Forum. When one can see the Forum Romanum with fewer people very early in the morning, it is magical. It induces you with the feeling of eternity and classical elegance. Walking in the Forum towards Colosseum, we pass the Roman Senate building. Then, halfway through, we turn right and walk south up one of the 7 Roman hills. We end up on the Palatine Hill, where well-to-do folks in Republican times built their houses, and where later the dreaded emperors had their homes. This is the view of the imperial palaces on the hill from the Circus Maximus below. And these are the ruins of the imperial palaces at the top. We can only imagine how it looked then. We then turn around and face Circus Maximus. We now see the southern part of the ancient Rome. The grassy field in the middle of the circus is where Romans walked their dogs, and in the summer afternoons, young couples like to picnic at the place where the ancients raced their chariots. Still on Palatine, we now move to the western edge of the hill. Talking about the bird's view, to our right we see Palatine Hill and the chariots on the top of the national monument on Piazza Venezia. To the left is Forum Boarium, ancient Rome's meat market, with Rome's 2 oldest surviving temples, Hercules Victor and Portimus. Also to the left, in the distance, we see several bridges connecting ancient Rome to the medieval streets of Trastevere. Rome's Subura was a very poor neighborhood in ancient times. Historians tell us that Caesar was born in Subura. 40 years ago, it was a sleepy place with mom-and-pop grocery stores and small hostels. Over the years, Subura was converted into a desired swanky place to live for young, well-to-do Romans. But in many ways, it remains the same. If one would like to get a feeling for Rome's old neighborhoods, a hotel in Subura with its rooftop breakfast patios is a very good place to take in the smell and taste of old and new Rome. In the past, when Romans went out to eat, they often dined at a restaurant in Trastevere across the Tiber. Nowadays, with the increase in the number of tourists, the food is not as diverse, but one can still find a nice, modest restaurant with excellent seafood, vegetables, pasta, and a good glass of house vino.